When did you realize your entire childhood was built on a massive lie? I cut my dad out of my life when I was 15. I vividly remember finding the bright red foreclosure notice sitting on our kitchen counter. Mom was sobbing on the linoleum floor, clutching her knees. Dad had just packed his bags and moved to Seattle with his new girlfriend, Elise. Everyone said he completely drained our family savings to fund Elise's tech startup. I had to watch my mom work double shifts at a diner just to keep the lights on. She'd come home smelling like cheap grease, totally hollowed out, just staring at the wall. For 7 years, I made my dad's life a living hell. Elise tried to play the cool stepmom. She bought me a brand new MacBook for my college graduation. I literally left it in the rain on their porch and texted him a picture of it. When they invited me to their wedding, I RSVP'd by sending them a copy of Mom's overdue electric bill. Elise cried. Dad looked absolutely broken. Honestly, I didn't care. That's when things finally started shifting. Mom met this guy, Greg. He was a middle school history teacher. Quiet, wore faded flannel, fixed our leaky sink on day 2, no drama, just a solid, normal guy. Seeing Mom actually smile again made me realize how much anger I was holding on to. Last month, Dad begged for a dinner with me. He said he wanted to clear the air. He looked exhausted, way older than he should. He nervously asked how Mom was doing. Yeah, it gets worse. I didn't hold back. I leaned across the table, looked him dead in the eye, and said, "She's with Greg now. And I respect Greg more than I will ever respect you." Dad froze. His hands actually started shaking. I kept going. Greg didn't steal our money. Greg didn't leave Mom sobbing on the floor so he could go play sugar daddy. He actually stepped up. The restaurant went completely dead silent. Even the waiter stopped walking. Dad didn't yell. He just slowly put a $100 bill on the table, stood up, and walked out without a single word. I felt completely vindicated. I went home and finally blocked his number, but that wasn't even the worst part. 3 days later, I get a call. Not from Dad, from Elise. Her voice was shaking, sounding totally drained. "He made me swear never to tell you," she whispered, "but you need to know what you just did." My stomach dropped hard. "Your dad didn't drain the savings," she said. "Your mom had a severe gambling addiction. She took out 3 secret mortgages on that house before we even met. Your dad took all the blame so a 15-year-old kid wouldn't hate their mother." She paused, and I couldn't breathe. "The money my company makes? We've been using it to secretly pay off your mom's debts for the last 7 years." I just hung up the phone.